Hello, I'm Bethany from Bethany Wellness. Join me for this Rest in Gratitude yoga class. Well, hello everyone. I'm so glad you could join me today for this Rest in Gratitude yoga class. Do you ever find yourself stuck in cycles of negative thinking, finding it difficult to find just positivity or things that you're grateful for? I've been there. I'm maybe there this week even, just saying. So this class will help us focus on the positive and find an attitude of gratitude. Some things you may wish to gather for this class would be a yoga block or a large book, and a yoga strap or a belt or scarf. And we'll begin lying down. Make sure you have your items close by. Just come to your mat lying down. You can have your feet on the mat with knees bent. Just begin to settle in to your breath, taking some deeper breaths. Preferably breathing in and out through your nose as you begin, unless your nose is stuffy. Allow your body to sink down into the mat. Allow your breath to guide you into this present moment. And I want you to think about, for you, what drew you to your mat today? What brings you here? Was it to find stillness, to find moments where you can connect your mind, your body, your spirit, or to find an attitude of gratitude? Whatever it is, just take a little note of what brought you to your mat today. And our focus on the class today is resting in gratitude. So do you find that there's times you get stuck in negative thinking? Sometimes things are hard. Sometimes we're faced with challenges we don't want to face, or sometimes we're faced with circumstances that aren't positive, and it can be hard. But it also can trigger negative thinking. When we get stuck in patterns of negative thinking, it becomes a cycle where it's challenging to find silver linings in difficult situations, or it's challenging to be grateful for things when we feel that we're just having a hard time. But if you can find something, no matter how big or small, something to be grateful for, and focus on that, you may find it helps get you out of the patterns of negative thinking. It helps you feel more positive. Because when we can focus on an attitude of gratitude, we will feel more positive. We will feel more joyful, more happy, and less negative. So as you come to your mat today, I want you to think of 3 things that you're grateful for just from today. Whether it's the beginning of your day or end of your day, just think of 3 things, no matter how big or small. Let that set into your spirit, that gratitude for those 3 things. Allow yourself to rest in that, in this practice. Begin to hug knees in towards your torso, wrapping your arms around your shins or behind your thighs. Feel free to widen the legs here. Sometimes we need to explore what's comfortable in our bodies, so play around here, what's going to be comfortable. Release your feet down, find your block or your book. Press through your feet, lift your hips up, and place that block across your spine, across so it reaches both hips. You're setting your sacrum down on that block, and you may need to play around with where you're placing it. So find where you can rest, where you're not going to be holding your spine up or holding your hips up. Let yourself rest. And then you can choose here, cactus your arms if you'd like to have more opening through your chest, through your shoulders, if that's uncomfortable. Maybe just bring them down a little bit by your sides, or you can have them stretched out to a T. So exploring, finding what's comfortable in your body, and just meet yourself where you're at today. And as we meet ourselves where we're at, meet yourself with an attitude of gratitude. You're grateful for your body. You're grateful for the movement it allows you to do. You're grateful that you're able to be on your mat today. And if you chose cactus arms, you can choose to change the angle of your elbows if it's too intense, maybe just opening the elbows a little bit to 45 degrees. Let's connect to 3-part breaths. So inhale, let your belly rise, and let the breath travel to the middle of your chest and all the way up underneath your collarbones. Pause for a moment at the top of your inhale before you exhale, letting your air leave from the collarbones back down to your belly. Take a few more 3-part breaths. And you can exhale out your mouth for a letting go breath. Think about letting go of anything that interferes with you being here, resting in gratitude. So letting go of negative thoughts, letting go of old thinking patterns that do not benefit you. Just let go of any barriers that interfere. And as we rest in gratitude, we spend time in each pose, time to notice the thoughts that surface, to notice our body, any areas of tension, to notice your spirit. And as we find these moments of rest, and we're taking our time to rest in gratitude, connect your mind, your body, your spirit. And embrace yourself with love and kindness. And slowly lift your hips up, remove the block, and keep your hips lifted. From here, begin to roll down on your mat, one vertebrae at a time. So we're letting the spine slowly lower down by each vertebrae. When you get to the lower part of your ribs, press your heels up. So we're pressing into the feet or the toes as your heels lift up. With heels lifted up, you can lower your spine down all the way till sacrum releases. Good, then hug knees in. Release your left foot down, right foot comes into your strap. Stretch your right leg up, stretching the knee and the leg so we're not bending the knee. If you need a micro bend in your knee, that's fine, but let's try to keep the leg mostly extended. And then choose here how you would like to hold the strap. I want you to be mindful of your upper body, your wrists, your shoulders, your neck. Let's avoid creating tension there by finding the most comfortable hold. So maybe you need to tuck elbows by sides. Maybe you'd rather reach arms up towards foot on that strap. Let your foot relax. So we're allowing that strap to pull our ball of our foot down a little bit, getting a stretch through the heel into the calf muscle. And then of course, the back of the legs. Hello, hamstrings, right? Those are always tight, especially if you're a person that sits much in your day. Find your breath, connect with your breath. Breath allows you to be drawn into the present moment. It allows space to open any tight spaces. Then exhale, slowly lower your right leg down, stopping about halfway, deciding where you'd like to be for this stretch. This can be intense on the inner thigh. Just be mindful of not going beyond the point of a comfortable stretch. We don't want to pull the knee out of alignment. And steady your breath. Find a comfortable position again for your wrists, your shoulders, and your neck. And be with your breath, allowing you to be in this present moment, connecting your mind, your body, your spirit, resting in gratitude, just feeling grateful for this moment on your mat. Bring your right leg back to center. Lower the left leg down onto your mat. Cross your right leg over to the left side so it's stretching towards the ground on the left side. With a nice, fairly straight leg here, avoid drawing your kneecap up and in. So we don't want to be flexing on the quad. We want the quad to be relaxed. And just exploring your body, where you can rest, where you can be comfortable. So I want this practice today to be about rest, not just resting in gratitude, but finding rest in each pose and meeting yourself there. Feeling rested and restored by the end of our practice. Wouldn't that be lovely? Good. Come back to center. Bring the left foot to the mat. Figure 4. Right ankle crosses over left thigh. Right hand presses right knee away. Stay there if that's comfortable. Or thread hands behind left leg, hug in to torso. Exploring what's going to be comfortable for you. Your breath is your guide. If your breath is shallow or unsteady, that's saying something. It's saying it's too intense. You may need to back out of the pose, find a more gentle variation. Maintain steady breath wherever you're at in the pose. And as you rest in gratitude, I want you to think about your surroundings, the space you're in at this moment. Are you grateful for any of your surroundings today? Uncross figure 4, hug both knees in. Release right foot to the mat, left foot comes into the strap. Stretch your left leg up. Pull down on that strap, finding a comfortable way to rest the upper body. And feel free to change it up anytime, whatever you're choosing here. We're here for quite a while, so if you need to change your grip or change the way that you're holding your upper body, feel free to do so. Connect to a steady breathing pattern, a slow, calm, steady pattern. Breathing in and out through your nose, or in your nose, out your mouth. Exhale, release the left leg down towards the ground, opening the inner thigh. Reposition your arms or your wrists to find the most comfortable hold on that strap. See if in your practice today, as you're resting in gratitude, if every so often you can find a gentle smile. So there's a lot to be said about even when we don't feel like smiling, if you can find a small smile, it does impact your mood. So just find a small smile throughout your practice today. And bring your leg back to center. Lower the right leg down, cross the left leg over to the right side, across your body. Reposition the strap as you feel necessary. Avoid flexing your quad muscle or drawing the kneecap up. Left leg back to center, right foot to the mat. Figure 4, left ankle crosses over right thigh. Choose left hand to press your left leg away. Explore if that's comfortable, if you want to stay there. Or thread hands behind right leg, hug into torso. Rest with your breath, rest in gratitude. Who are you grateful for in your life? Someone that you've interacted with this week or last week or maybe in the last month. It can be more than one person if you're surrounded by lots of special people. Be grateful for that. That's a blessing. So just think about people that you're grateful for. And maybe at this time is where it brings a little smile to your face as you think about some of your interactions with those people. Uncross figure 4, hug both knees in. Release your feet down. Bring the arms to cactus arms. Let's just stretch out the chest and shoulders after holding that strap for quite some time. Let's see if we can get some of that tension released if you had any tension in the upper body. Remember, with your cactus arms, you can make 45 degrees or 90 degrees. You can lower the elbows a little lower than shoulder height. My favorite part, can't believe I'm not doing it already, is to draw the feet wide and tripod the knees in. Just feels so comfortable for me on my back, but you explore what's comfortable for you and find what that is. We don't know till we try a few things. Okay, then exhale, hug knees in. Do a little bit of shimmy with your ankles, pointing and flexing of your toes. Maybe a little bit of popping. And then release your feet down. Bring your arms down by your sides. Take your gaze to the right, bringing your right ear towards the mat. Just a nice stretch through the neck. And inhale to center. Other side, exhale, bring your gaze to the left with the left ear down towards the mat. Inhale back to center. Bring your fingers back behind your head and neck. Give yourself a little loving massage. So just apply a little pressure here from the base of your head onto the neck. Avoid pressing into any bony surfaces. We're just finding muscles, any tight muscles. Tracing down maybe towards the tops of your shoulders. What I like to do when I find a spot that's kind of screaming at me a little bit, I like to meet it gently first by just holding and pressing, taking some breath. Then I meet that little stinker with a little more pressure. So if you find a tight spot, just see if you can apply a little more pressure, and as long as you can maintain steady breath, you can keep pressing on that. Just see if you can encourage it to let go. Let go of that holding on. Release. We don't need to be tight. Oh, and then sometimes you'll find after you get one of those released, you can just take a breath. It's like, wow, there's a nice deep breath in there after I release that angry muscle. Good. And then bring arms out to a T, preparing for spinal twist. If you like a deeper twist, bring your feet close together. For more gentle would be having the feet drawn wide. Take an inhale first, then exhale. Let the legs fall to the left for spinal twist. Gaze is up or to the right. Inhale, legs to center. Exhale, release them to the right. Gaze is up or to the left. Resting in gratitude, being grateful for your body as it allows you to try these movements. Inhale, legs to center. Exhale, hug in one final time. Overall stretch. Reach your legs down, reach arms overhead. Actively reach. You can choose if you'd like to kind of grip your fingers and press the palms away from you, or if you'd like a more gentle reach, just having your arms resting overhead. Good. And come into final surrender, Shavasana pose, whatever that looks like for you. If you'd like your legs stretched out or if you'd like your legs bent, just connect here to your mat. I would encourage you to close your eyes. Let your body be soft. So we're sinking down into the ground, feeling the support of the ground. Allow your breath to draw you in to the present moment. Let's practice 4, 7, 8 breaths. Exhale all the air out your mouth first. Inhale through your nose for the count of 4. Hold your breath for the count of 7. Exhale out your mouth for the count of 8. Purse your lips together as if blowing out candles. 2 more times. Inhale through your nose for 4, keeping your mouth closed. Hold for 7. Exhale out your mouth for 8, pursing your lips together. Last time, inhale through your nose for 4, keeping your tongue resting on the roof of your mouth. Hold for 7. Exhale out your mouth for 8, blowing out your candles. Then settle into a comfortable breathing pattern. Your breathing pattern that is slow, calm, and steady, like a pattern of an ocean wave. End your practice giving thanks for your day, giving thanks to your body for allowing you to go through the movement, and giving thanks for anything else that comes to mind. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say give thanks? And as you rest in this gratitude in your final surrender, think about taking this attitude of gratitude with you as you go throughout your day, throughout your week, allowing this gratitude to saturate deeper in to your mind, your body, your spirit, just to set in a little deeper than just this moment, but to take it with you. Take it with you in your interactions with others. Take it with you in your thoughts as you're processing things. Allow your breath to draw you into this moment of stillness, relaxing all the muscles in your face. Forehead opens, eyebrows and eyelids are soft. Nostrils release, mouth and jaw neutral. Shoulders release down, arms feel heavy, legs feel heavy, hands and feet weightless. Settling in with each breath. Feeling completely relaxed in your mind, your body, your spirit. Rest in gratitude. Final surrender, Shavasana. And slowly bring your awareness back. Bring movement in as you wiggle your fingers and toes. Take your time to slowly roll to your right side. Use your arm as a pillow. Take a few breaths on your side. And slowly rise up, comfortable seated position. Thank you so much. It was my honor to guide you through this rest and gratitude yoga practice. I hope you feel that this gratitude goes beyond just this moment on your mat. We'll end with Namaste. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you. Namaste. Be well.